Today we discussing statistics in that data handling is the chapter. What is data? Statistics is a science that deals with the collection, presentation, analysis, interpretation and numerical information. This is a branch of science. Data handling you have already studied in this last year. So because here we can express with a example. Here is given the marks of 20 students out of 100 is given here. This data, looking this data, we cannot understand which student got which mark. That's only marks is given. This type of numerical information is known as raw data or data, otherwise it is called observation. When we rearrange these marks according to roll number or name wise or percentage of mark, that we can prepare a we can represent that data in different way or analysis according to that data. What we want from that analysis, we can come to a conclusion from that table. The first we got this common data is known as raw data or observation. The data is two types, primary data and secondary data. What is primary data? Primary data is the data collected by a person directly without taking the help of any source. Okay, that is known as primary data. Then what is secondary data? This is the data borrowed by a person from some other source is known as secondary data. This collected original data is known as raw data. That is already we discussed. Look at here, different types. Marks of 30 students of class 7 out of 50 is given. Data in this group is called raw data or ungrouped data. Another name is ungrouped data. We can write this data marks according to ascending order or descending order. When we arrange in ascending or descending order, that representation is known as array of data or arrayed data or array. Then this is written only in ascending or descending. We can represent this data in a tabular form, table form, that is known as frequency distribution table. Look at here, the marks is written in the first column, second one is tally marks, and third one is number of students. So that is the known as frequency total. We can find the total students also. In the first column represents marks from lowest to highest. We have represent different methods. In different method we can prepare the tabular form. Here this table is prepared according to lowest to highest mark, and each mark number of students got marks is marked as tally mark. The last column is total number of each student got the total marks. Okay, that the last column we have said about the representative data is known as frequency distribution, and the number of times an observation occurs is known as frequency. Number of times an observation occurs is known as frequency. Here the marks 5, the above table, the mark 5 got 2 students, that is the frequency. 60 marks 16 got 4 students, that is the frequency. So this form of representation is called the frequency distribution table. We can check another example. This is the number of members of a 20 families. It is given up here. This is raw data or ungrouped data. We are going to prepare the frequency distribution table. First column, number of members, tally marks and frequency. First number is 4. So smallest number 4, largest number is 8. That is number 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 written over here. Each times 4 comes, that is marked in as tally marks over here. It is 1, 4, 5, first 4 we marked on the tally marks, second 4, the third one, fourth one. That you can represent from marks from right to left. Each column we can mark, and after that we can count and write that frequency over here. Okay, when we go to the exercise, look at here. First question is given a data, some data again. First is arrange in ascending order. You can write in a smaller to bigger one. Try to do it yourself. Then the range of a given observation is the largest observation minus the smallest one. In this given data, largest observation is 115 and smallest one is 52. So 115 minus 52, 63 is the range of that given observation. The second one, look at here, represent the following data in a frequency distribution table. I will show you. I have represented as given the smallest number in this table is 16 to 20, 21 is the largest one, isn't it? So we have to represent not 16, I think smaller one, 16, no, 15 is here. So 15 is the smallest one, largest one is the 21. So data, first column, numbers, tally marks and frequency, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 up to have written over here. According to each data here, first 16 marked 16 first one, next one 17, in the 17th column, the column, look at here 16 is the first data, we have marked the first tally marks. Second one is 17, the 7 column of 17 we have marked. Next to 21, column 21 marked 20, next is 20. According to given data we have to mark the tally mark. The last column, after marking the tally marks, count and write the frequency. It is 5, 5 plus 2 7, 5 plus 5 10 plus 1 11, this is 5, and 5 plus 1 6, 3, 3, and total is 40. This we can count the total frequency also. I will show the next question for you. A dice is thrown 20 times and scored recorded over here. You have to prepare a frequency distribution table. The die means, you know, it is marked 1 to 6, so our data will be 1 to 6. First column, I have drawn a rough figure. First column is number of numbers, we can write it as numbers. Second is tally mark. Third one is frequency. You have to draw the columns of using the scale only, okay? So the numbers are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits are marked in the dice. The first data given is 2, so I mark the tally marks. Then second data is 1, third one is 5, fourth one is 2, again 2, then next is 4, and next one is 3, another one is 6, next one is 1, next digit is given 4, again 2, again 5, then 1 is given, 1 we marked over here, then 6 is again given, then 2 is again, then 6, then 3, next digit is 5, next digit is 4, next one is 1 and 3. So all the tally marks over. Now we can count here 1, 2, 3, 4 is the frequency. 1 comes 4 times, 2 comes 4 times, 3 comes 3 times, 4 3 times, 5 3, 6 3 times. Now total frequency 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 6, 8 plus 6 14, 14 plus 6 20. So total frequency is 20. So easily we can represent the data as a frequency distribution table. One more question is I have done for you. Remaining you should do yourself as homework, then only you can get practice to do the exercise. And there are 6 questions are there. First one is not it is not a frequency distribution table. 1 2 3 4 5 questions are there. One of these 5 will be asked for the examination. Here the 5th question I have done for you. Marks obtained by 40 students are given below. Construct a frequency distribution table. How will you construct? Look at here, I have constructed over here. 10 marks I have marked the smallest one 10, largest 90, 10, 20, 30, 40 marks are marked over here. Then according to this tally mark prepared. Then frequency is also marked. When I added this frequency, I get total 40 as a frequency. Now there is 2 more questions are there. Find how many students have mark equal to more than 90. You can look at here. 90 marks got 5 students. Here asked more than 70 and more than 70. So you have to count or add these 70 student marks got 5 students, 80 marks or 4, 90 marks 3. So you have to add these 3, then only marks scored or equal, more than or equal to 70. The 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 12 students got more than 70 marks. Now second question, how many students obtain mark below 40? That is how many are failed. This below 40 means you can marks those for 30, 20 and 10 are we have to take 2 plus 3 plus 3. It is 6 plus 2. 8 students got below 40, they are failed. That is the questions we can answer from this frequency distribution table. Just like the